Hey, what's up, guys? Um, it's like 2:40 a.m. I just came out the shower, washed a few clothes in the tub. Um, and I just been thinking. I got my shirt off. I'm back in my basement. My basement is my peace area. This is my childhood. I remember 10 years ago when I was a kid, I had my TV down here. I used to eat food down here. I remember a few years ago during the heat waves, I set up a portable bed. I used to sleep down here. This is my comfort area. I treat my basement like it's my bedroom. I be down here. I have specific thoughts. I got my shirt off. I'm comfortable. I put my bonnet on because I'm supposed to be going to sleep soon. But it's nighttime. It's 2 a.m. And I've just been thinking about my personality, my mentality, my life, social media, the planet that I live on. Sometimes I feel like an alien. Sometimes I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I don't equivalent to anybody on this planet. I'm in my own style, I'm in my own world, I'm in my own thought process. I operate different. I don't fit into nobody. I realized I haven't made a video in about 5 to 6 days. I realized I haven't made a video in a while. And the last video that I made was supposed to come out a while ago. The editing took literally a week. That was my longest edited video I've ever did. So it took a while to come out. When I was talking about industry plants. But anyway, let me get into my point. I don't really know how long this video is going to be. I just want to talk about a lot of things. This planet is dark. There's a lot. When you go to church, if you are a religious person, a lot of false churches, and I'm going to be very blunt in this video. I'm going to be very blunt. I'm going to talk about some serious stuff. I'm going to just get straight into it. A lot of false churches, we live in a time, and this connects to the whole title of this video, this whole plot of this video, that we live in such a dark world, in a dark time where we have people that manipulate the truth and bend the truth at will to scare and control a type of people. To have that mindset where you want to lie to millions and billions of generations of people, you're a demon, you're demonic. That's satanic. That's not. You have no human in you. If you have the mentality where you want to hurt people and kill people and lie to people and dishonesty and spread negativity more than spreading the positivity, you have a darkness within your soul that needs to be exterminated. A lot of people look at people and wonder why bad things is happening. That's demons in them. A lot of people bring up the word demons and then to people who aren't in the spiritual, people who aren't familiar with the third or fourth dimension and fifth dimension and just beings and that we live in a very spiritual world. When you bring up that topic to them, they get kind of scared, they get kind of offended, and they push it off. They don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand what you're saying, and they tell you, no, that's not true. They just say anything to cope. We live in a world that is completely dark. A lot of people's not seeing it. A lot of people are. This video is kind of a loop around that. So back to my earlier point when I talked about religion. A lot of false religion. Come on. They're here and they're everywhere and they've been here for decades. They tell people that there's hell. And when you die and you don't serve God, that you go to hell. And they scare people. They weaponize hell and they weaponize God. They weaponize religion. They make God look like some strict evil creator that just want to just inflict anything that he wants going on. If you don't do what he says, he's going to kill you. He's going to throw you in fire for eternity. That's a prison. So you're telling me we got to be in the trenches up here and go to deeper trenches? That's what Soleimani said. Soleimani said that. I laughed when he said it, but he's right. So you're telling me I'm born into this doo-doo ass shit, then I got to go to a even deeper diarrhea? Are you? No. That's not.
You niggas in hell. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't believe in hell. I don't.
How fortunate. For I was growing.
You mean to tell me after I'm going through the trenches here, niggas can go to worse trenches after this? Bitch, this already hell, nigga. I gotta pay for water.
And as a kid, I used to think that. And that's the thing with religion. They tell kids and they tell people, oh my God, you're going to grow up with this mentality. Really? So a God hates me because I don't do what he says and I'm going to hell forever? Well, I guess I'm going to hell because I want to do what I want to do in life. A lot of people just want to break out of that. Like you holding them down. When you tell them that hell exists, you're holding them down. They're scared. So you're holding them down, telling them, you have to do this, and if you don't, you're going to hell. People don't want to listen to that. People feel like you're holding them down, so they want to break out of that. So they're gonna just do what they want to do anyway. They're like a teenager. They have teenage. You know when you tell a teenager not to do what they want to do, then they still go do it anyway. Anyway, I know I've been on this point for about 2 minutes straight. I don't want to talk about this longer, but I'm gonna get into a deeper point. So they weaponize religion. They scare you, and I'm not here to talk about just only religion. I'm talking about this whole planet. But this is something where my mind is going. They weaponize that. They scare generations of people, and they tell them lies for generations, for centuries. I mean, I knew Christianity was getting crazy. I knew Christianity was fake when slave masters used to teach slaves that their purpose is to be slaves. They used to teach false Christianity to slaves on Sunday. They used to take slaves to church on Sunday and manipulate the Bible and make them seem like their purpose. Slavery is crazy. And that's my next point. That leads me into my next point. And I'm going to bring that up eventually later in the video. We are already in hell. This feeling that I have of anxiety, not knowing what to do in my life, not knowing my purpose, depression, anger, all these negative emotions, all this figuring out how my life is going to go today, tomorrow, what's my future going to be like, my future's uncertain, doubts, anything that's on a negative side, anything that's on a bad side, all the crimes that you're seeing on this world, social media, celebrities, all the stuff that you're hearing with politics, celebrity scandals, political scandals, all this hate, all this that represents everything that's against peace and beauty, everything that is against a utopia. We are in a dystopia. It may not be like Hunger Games or The Walking Dead or Divergent or Avengers, because I even consider Marvel a dystopia. Marvel got crazy villains. Living in that universe is scary. You get what I'm saying? So it may not be like Divergent, Hunger Games, Walking Dead, Marvel. But we are living in already hell. We are already living in hell. Feeling depressed, feeling all these negative emotions, feeling all this anxiousness, anxiety, feeling this bad, having generations of people who are born into poverty. It seems like my YouTube channel has started off insane. Like I can't, and this goes along with my mentality. I can't just start off a YouTube channel with fun and games. I can't do that. I have to start off a YouTube channel talking about what I go through and talking about what's happening on this planet. So my YouTube channel started off serious. There's no fun and games on my channel. Now I bring up the fun, I bring up the vibes, but my purpose is to tell you the truth and have fun with you. I connect with the viewer who sits to watch this video right now. I connect with the viewer who dropped a like, who subscribed. I connect with the person who commented. I connect with the person who is engaging with what I do. Because you don't have to. So the fact that you're trying to do this for me, I got you. I would never just overlook you. A lot of people just think just being funny or making people mad is just a purpose. That's not a purpose. You're going to be forgotten about in years from now. Only making people laugh? What is that? And it's no hate, and it's just recognition. So my YouTube channel was built off of just realness. I can't just be silly and goofy right now. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. The hell that you're thinking about with fire, sulfur, brimstone, lava, that doesn't exist. When you die, you do not go to hell. You're just dead. You're dead. The dead is unconscious. The dead doesn't know anything. You don't go there. We are already in hell. Everything that I'm talking about, everything I'm going to talk about, this is as bad as it can get. The system that we live in, they built a system of slavery. This world is as bad as it can get. It can't get worse than this. We have albums, we have music that explains the type of world that we live in since the 90s. Look at The Ghetto by Too Short. We have communities, generations. I already talked about it in previous videos. We have communities, we have generations of black families, people of color who were born into poverty, who were born into unsuccessfulness. They built the system that we live in off of slavery. That's hell. You can't tell me this is a beautiful paradise. This world is already hell itself. This world is hell. They don't tell you that. Satan's the god of this world. Y'all wonder why all this bad things is going down on this planet? There are certain, the bad things that go on this planet. Things I can't even say in this video. Sacrifices, rope, A minor loving, killing. I'm whispering it, but YouTube's still gonna catch on to what I'm saying. Nigga, this is hell. To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, he talks about it too. We have movies that talks about it. We have movies that storytelling. We have disturbing movies, crazy movies that talk about real shit. They're disturbing because they talk about real shit that's going on this planet. Humans hate humans more than anything else on this planet. And demons hate humans more than anything. Their purpose here is to make us fall flat on our ass. They hate us. They want us dead. So we live in a world where Satan's the god of this world. Now, Satan isn't just going to kill us all. No, God will never let Satan just kill every human on this planet, even though he wants to. He wants to take out a gun and shoot all of every human on this planet. He's not going to do that, though. He can't do that. So what he's going to do is play with us like we're his food. So what he does is he set up a system that creates mental depression, which is social media. He set up a system that creates economic depression, which is this whole physical world we live in. He sets up a system that messes up with our food, that messes up with our health, chemtrails. Y'all remember Oppenheimer, right? Oppenheimer was scared of creating a nuke because the nuke could blow up the atmosphere and it will rain hell on us and the whole earth would catch on fire. They took that idea and flipped it. So now they created chemtrails, which lights up the sky and then it drops chemicals and we breathe that in. So instead of fire, raining fire is raining chemicals. Y'all wonder why people's not making it to age 70, age 60, age 50 anymore. Weak immune systems. A lot of the foods in the store, I was just watching my old videos when I was talking about the FDA. FDA approves a lot of bullshit. A lot of fast food, y'all might be eating kids. Y'all might be eating people. Like, a lot of fast foods are not edible. It's not suitable for you. Look at this planet. You're telling me this isn't hell itself? It's not going to be brimstone and fire and lava. That's made up to scare you. No. Just like when the Bible speaks. When the Bible speaks about shit you should not be doing, it's not going to tell you, hey, do not do that. Do not celebrate birthdays and holidays. Do not blah, 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 blah. Do not cheat on your wife. Do not just go out and date a million women at once, okay? It's not going to say that in the Bible. It's going to say, do not commit adultery. It's going to speak in a general sense. It's going to speak in a general sense. You have to use your brain that you've been given and pull it apart and be like, oh, when it says do not commit adultery, that's what it means when it says do not cheat on your wife. That's what it means when it says do not watch porn. Duh. It's not going to just say stop watching porn, stop masturbating. No. The Bible will be too long. If the Bible spoke in a specific sense and pointed out every single thing you shouldn't do, it's still going to go over your head. Plus, the Bible's going to be even double longer. It's going to be a bigger book telling you exactly what to do. You're going to be like, oh my God, I got to. So it speaks in a general sense. So you could just stamp a point and then move on. You just have to use your brain and interpret it. Like, you look at this planet. I talked about religion. And I wasn't really supposed to talk about that, but I just got into what I was saying. How religion lies to you about hell. These people build a fake lie about hell and manipulate and imprison people mentally. And those pastors that teach the false church, they're not even living by Bible standards. They're hypocrites. Man, I gotta do a video talking about false churches and stuff. Oh my God, man. This planet is already hell. You're like, the symbol, this is so deep with everything. You look at all the stuff that's been going on for decades, for centuries. Serial killers, cults, sacrifices. I can't say the other stuff. Adults doing crazy shit to kids. Man, the shit that our women gotta go through, the shit that our men gotta go through, the shit that we gotta teach our kids to worry about cops, because cops is supposed to be protecting us, but they're going against us. What else do I gotta talk about? These fucking demons are attacking the children. You telling me that this place isn't on fire? We need to protect the children, protect the kids, protect our youth, protect our younger ones, our blood ones, the next generation. Our next generation of human beings need to be gods. Like, this generation of us, the generation I'm part of, is okay. We're like, this generation got a lot of school shooters, but this generation is mid. Like, I'm not even trying to be pro. Like, this generation is like it's like a 4 out of 10. It's goated because you got me in it, but I'm saying, like, it's I. But the next generation that starts, like, what's it, Gen Beta? Gen Betas? Yeah. Gen Betas, these niggas need to be gods. They need to know the truth because I want this generation. These need to be king and queens. They need to live for 100 years. They need to be superpowered. They need to be gifted. You know what I'm saying? Remember quarantine babies when they were like quarantine babies? Those babies were mad evolved. They were like walking. They were walking by like 6 months. They were acting tough. They were standing up. They were like mumbling words. You're like, what the hell? Like they just seem so evolved. That's what we need. So our kids, man, we need our kids protect our children, man. Our kids need. We just gotta protect the kids. Our kids need to be on it. You know, protect our women too. Protect our women. Protect our women, bro. We got demons who are attacking our females. So our females aren't even safe on this planet. Like we got, and I'm not calling them men. We have guys who attack women in all types of ways, physically and mentally. We have guys who attack guys. We have men that attack men. We have demons that are attacking humans. We have demons attacking men. We have demons attacking women. Protect our women. Protect our men. Protect everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, protect the humans. We need protection because we share this planet with demons. And these niggas is they're having an amazing time. They just chilling. They're here in the third dimension and they're here in the fourth dimension. You can't see them. Sometimes they show up as a human. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they show up through the phone. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they show up in music. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they show up in the movies. Sometimes they show up in Hollywood. Sometimes they show up as a celebrity. They just show up. They show up in a natural disaster. They show up through our food. They show up in millions of ways. They shape shift. They're good like that and they're intelligent. They just like we just we need to protect our women. We need to protect us, and we need to protect our kids because this world is sick. Like the fact that women can't even like this. I need y'all to understand how this world is. Like there's certain countries that use women like currency. I need y'all to know that they use females like currency. If they say no, something's gonna happen to them. So you need to understand that's not. This world is bad. Some women can't even get help. Some kids too. Some kids grow up seeing normal shit. Look at certain countries. In this planet, we have first world countries and we have second world countries. So first world countries is like when you go Google it, go to Google right now. Watch this video, go to Google and then type in first world country, Japan, United States, or North America, like popular, well-known, amazing, well-economic countries is gonna pop up. Then go to second world country. I think Russia is gonna pop up. Countries that you know of, but less popular. Then you have third world countries, like countries that's kind of in the Middle East. Certain countries that you have heard of, certain countries where terrorism go down and wars go down. Then you have fourth world countries. Now this is when this is really hell on earth. There is no political government. There is no economic government. There is no safety. Anything goes down. And some of these countries are like in the Amazon. Like those are like, you know, the tribe of people who don't be on social media. You know, the tribe of people when they're stereotyped to have like, they be having like they hold spears. I'm stuttering. Damn, they hold spears and they have like bones on their neck and something. You know that Amazon type shit. That's like the fourth world country, fifth world country. Some pictures when you go to Google, you see poor kids have no like they're skinny and they're bony and they need food. Like go look at the images when I'm talking. They need food and they need water. They just need, you know what I'm saying? So we live in it's fucked up. You can even look at the place. You start seeing floods and you start seeing buildings that's destroyed. You start seeing grass growing in homes. You start seeing it's hell. That's hell. Certain countries on this planet you can't go to. Certain countries crime is normal, death is normal. Certain countries you have to be thankful for the if you have a good household, a good income, be thankful to God that you have that. Because certain kids don't have that. Certain kids are used to seeing death. In certain countries on this planet, murder and death is very common. Kids are seeing this. It's not a movie. They're seeing somebody get unalived. You get what I'm saying? Girls is being taken. We live in a weird ass planet. Certain countries, gang violence is at an all-time peak. Rope, A minor lover, cults, gang violence, selling drugs. Certain countries, they do crazy shit. You just gotta go Google it. Certain movies is even on it. Certain countries in like that's on the islands, like Colombia, for example. No disrespect to Colombians, but I'm scared of y'all. I'm scared of Colombians. They're like the only people on this planet I'm kind of scared of because they do everything. Look at a lot of movies, cults. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing else, but they some of them terrify me. There are certain serial killers I heard of that are Colombian. These niggas is fucking demons. I don't know what the hell. I thought Russians were crazy. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to name out race, but they what? Like, so you got to be thankful for the family. If you're watching this video, you have a phone. Be thankful for that. Certain people don't have that. You have to be thankful for the country that you're born in. I'm thankful for United States. The United States is insane, but I'm thankful that we have this country. Certain country, you get persecuted for even wanting to learn about God. You want to learn about God, they call you an extremist or a terrorist. What? Be thankful that you live in the United States. They allow free will. Some countries don't do that. Some countries allow murder and they do a lot. Be thankful that we have laws. We have police. There may be police brutality, even though there's that too, but at least we have police. So if someone committed a crime, they will get arrested. Most likely will get arrested. I'm going to be honest with that. So oh shit. This video wasn't supposed to be this long, but I told you I don't know how long this video is going to be. This is just me talking. Certain time periods were scary, like the 2000s. I love the 2000s and I hate it because a lot of disturbing content was around the early 2000s. There was like a bridge of time where like the late 90s and the 2000s where horror was the god of that era. And it was just common with the negativity. You have disturbing movies, you have disturbing scenes in movies, you have disturbing situations, you have disturbing crime that was happening so often, and it was happening in low-class communities. You have to be thankful for the family that you're born in. You have a normal family. Some people are born into a family of cults. Some people, you know how you could flex, oh yeah, my dad's a football player. Oh yeah, my dad, he met a celebrity, or my dad, he was a player, he was a playboy. No. Certain people can't do that. They flex that my grandmother was a cult. What? You be thankful you're not in that. So it's just like, it's different. You just gotta be thankful for, you just gotta because you don't know what you're born into. If you got something good, you're blessed. Some people don't have that. It's a real world we live in. Witchcraft. People be putting curses on you out of jealousy. People be just hate. People can hate you. People can hate you and you wouldn't even know. People could hold grudges for decades. Look at Obadiah in Iron Man 1. He held a grudge on Tony Stark for decades, and Tony Stark didn't even know. What? People, you have men who be targeting women. Don't get me started with Hollywood, too. Hollywood, you sell your soul. That's just another darkness within itself. Selling your soul, that shit could go so wrong. You got guys who be sacrificing their kids, sacrificing their wives, too, their women. Man, bro, it's fucked up. I'm trying to touch on everything because I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long, but I just want to talk. We live in a system that is meant to break you or turn you against God. That's why a lot of people who have successful jobs worship Satan. They don't worship the true God. A lot of people sell their soul for fame. And even that, but guess what? Sell your soul for fame, eventually, because Satan is lying to you. When you sell your soul to Satan, he's not going to tell you everything that's going to happen. He tells you a fake lie, so you can be like, wow, oh my God, this is beautiful. He's not even showing you the full picture. This whole system is coming to an end. Satan's not going to tell you that. What instead he tells you is that you're going to live forever, and you're going to be powerful, and you're going to be like, you're going to have so much in the material. There's so much wrong. When you sell your soul, your frequency drops. It's so much. It's still much. I'm still gonna hold my tongue on that though. I'm gonna hold my tongue on that. It's just time flies. Eventually, you're gonna get older in age. then was it really worth it? He tells you that you don't pass away, but eventually you do. Is this... This world that we live in is hell. Me having these thoughts and me doubting myself, me having these mental issues, sometimes I just be having days when I'm breathing hard. Sometimes I just gotta calm down and just deep breath, relax. Sometimes I gotta pray, talk to God, talk to the Creator. You get what I'm saying? Having these thoughts. The food is bad for us. Chemtrails in the sky. The music we listening to. Social media. Social media is Satan. You can't go to social media and feel better. This fucking place is demonic. You go to social media. I would leave the Kingdom Hall, feel clean and cleansed, and then go home, check my phone. And I'm trying not to check my phone, but I'll check it because I have a notification of something that pulled my attention. And then I just feel my mood getting played with darkness. It's like a snake just coming through. I try to hide. Just me seeing a simple picture of somebody who is not a Christian or who don't know God or who's not spiritual starts to throw my frequency off. My frequency feel godlike when I worship God because I feel like I'm away from this antichrist shit. But when I come back to this dirty world, it's like, so that's why I take breaks off social media. And I think you should too. Social media is trying to break you down mentally. I already talked about industry plants. A lot of these celebrities is here to push a specific agenda. When you see it, your subconscious picks up on it. So you start becoming curious to things that you were never curious to before. That's why I say they're extreme. You start being curious to extreme shit that you that wasn't normalized until now. So you gotta watch out for celebrities, and not even just celebrities. A lot of local people is doing crazy shit. There's porn all over social media. Girls are just saying, and everybody's angry. There's fighting. There's crimes. People just saying a lot of things. A lot of people just have a low frequency on social media. They don't really know what to do with their lives. So when the world gets worse, they don't even know what to do. They're just sitting there just, oh shoot, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So they don't have a place in this. They're just sitting here. They're just bots. That's why I say I don't correlate to a lot of people. A lot of people I just don't find entertaining. A lot of people, like I've been stuck lately. Lately, I've just been trying to find out what I want to do next. And I just don't know because I just don't like a lot of things. I already don't even feel like my age. I already feel like I'm old. Like I feel like I've been here for 100 years. Like I just don't feel, you get what I'm saying? So we got bills, jobs that imprisons you mentally, physically. It's not even just about materialism. You could have all the material in the world. Remember, you could have all the material in the physical in the world. Even if that problem is set aside, you still have to build yourself spiritually. But again, Satan is trying to hunt you spiritually too. That's why he has the music, and that's why he has certain stuff to target your mindset. Man, this shit go dark. Because he's here in a physical world and he's here in a spiritual world. So he's targeting you in both important ways. You need materialism. We're human beings. We're living in a third dimension. We need materialism, but he's targeting you with that. Then he's trying to target you with the spiritual. So he's trying to target you on the fourth dimension too. You can't see him doing it, but he's there. He's everywhere. So, yeah, having negative thoughts, you got to dismiss that. What humans need to do is the people need to come together and we need to agree. We need unity in this world. We need love. People say when you spread love, you're cringe. How's that cringe? There was a point in time where everyone used to just high and buy and cool. You get what I'm saying? We need that back. There's no unity now. There's no pop culture now. There's no funness now. There's just, this world is just, this decade, this world is just broken. It's shattered. It's done. Nature is completely falling apart. There's earthquakes. There's tsunamis, tornadoes, viruses. It said it in the Bible. It said in the last days, there's going to be multiple wars. There's going to be divisions in nations. Every nation against each other. Rise up against each other. It said earthquakes and natural disasters. It said famine, food shortages. It says everything that doesn't have God's name to it is going to rise, sky rise at a new level we've never seen it before. That's the point of why I make these videos on YouTube. Every video on my channel talks about something new that has risen. I always say it. I always happen to say it in my videos. I always happen to say it in majority of my videos. What is going on in this society now? When I'm saying that, that means that this new thing has been risen. Now it's to the top of the world. Now it's a common trend. I never say things on this channel to scare anybody. My purpose isn't to scare you. My purpose isn't to make you laugh. If I make you laugh, that's cool. That means I'm cool. I'm never here to disrespect you. I need us to bond. So if I make you laugh, thank you. I like you. You're cool. You know, I'm glad I put a smile on your face. I'm glad I make your day feel better. But my point is to give you awareness so you as a human being could grow. We are gods. I need y'all to know that. We're gods. We're not literally gods like Jehovah, but we're gods. Satan looks at us like we're ants. He doesn't know we're as powerful as him. We are literally cosmic. We could do anything we want. We could master the material world. We could master the physical world. That's why I love the movie Matrix. I've been also watching The Matrix lately, and I'm like, this movie literally foretells what's going on right now. The Matrix is top 5 movie of all time. I don't care what nobody has to say. The acting, the script, Agent Smith literally moves like a demon. My guy, he can act because he literally feels inhuman. He feels like a demon. Like a demon that shapeshifted, that's how he feels. Neo was a goat. Neo went from just a standard man to becoming a god. He mastered the Matrix. That's how we are. We're literally gods. That movie breaks down everything on a literal level, a spiritual level. It gives you metaphors. It talks about everything that's going on now. It talks about even the smartest people wouldn't be ready to even see the truth in the world. You know when a smart person says something that you wouldn't expect them to say? Because they're not ready to see the deeper truth. There's always a deeper truth in everything. You get what I'm saying? That movie is a masterpiece. I love that movie, man. It's an amazing movie. It still holds up to this day. It applies to everything that's going on right now. Talks about AI and how AI would take over this world. Now we have AI in our phones. Man, Hollywood used to foretell a lot of things that's going on now. Don't let Hollywood fool you. Hollywood used to foretell. Foretell means when they had it planned and laid out, and then they're going to tell you, and then it'll happen. Come on, man. This world this shit's a gimmick, man. It's a game. A lot of things in this world don't even feel real. I mean, excuse me. A lot of things in this world just don't feel real. But I'm kind of ranting. I missed this because I haven't made a video in a long time. I feel like I was away for like a while. I don't know what it is. Time is just flying by. I thought 2022 was the fastest year. This beats it. August is like this Friday. This is crazy, man. It said that too. It said time will speed up in the last days because we're getting closer to the end. And this isn't even the Great Tribulation. The Great Tribulation is a 7-year time period where every year following before, like every year that comes next, is going to increasingly get worse. So it's going to get to a point where every human on earth is going to be mentally fed up and physically fed up and spiritually fed up. They're going to be so overwhelmed, and God is going to say, all right, now I'm going to step in. That's what the Great Tribulation is. And the fact that shit hasn't even started yet, and this already feels like hell, what the fuck is coming? This place is disgusting. Man, there's so many videos I can make talking about how dark this world is. You can make videos about talking about the weird shit that was going on in the 80s, the 70s, the 90s, 90s, A minor lovers, cults, rapists, all types of shit, serial killers, the government, the food that we've been eating, the social media. There is so much to talk about how we live in hell. It applies to every decade differently. People in the 1940s were going through different hell. Segregation, World War II, being drafted for war, serial killers, flus, pandemics, the Spanish flu in 1918, World War I, 1918, World War II, 1939 through 1940s. You get what I'm saying? Vietnam War, the Korean War, Gulf War. There's different wars, terrorist attacks. There's different hells every decade. You got different shit. So now this decade, we have social media, we have chemtrails, and we have food, we have a government, and we have music. Can't even enjoy music because most of the music I would listen to is on a frequency that's meant to lower your consciousness. Bro, this shit is crazy.
And I talk to a lot of people in the music business, and they talk about how the frequency of music changed in the early 40s to different megahertz and how it can be hypnotic.
And y'all really don't think we in hell already? You think this is normal? You think this is what God has intended for us? This is not what God has intended for us. I'm waking up every day disappointed with myself, and I'm waking up every day confused. What's about to happen next? What's my future really going to be? Time is going by really fast. Time ain't waiting on me. Time is speeding up. This is the fastest year ever. This ain't pretty. This is trenches. This is darkness. It's trenches for everybody. This isn't perfect. Waking up doing the same shit every day, even if you had the money. What if the money runs out? What if this and that? You gotta worry about your future? Come on, man. There's certain things you just don't want to happen in your life. You gotta worry about STDs. Yo, yeah, I don't. This is this. You gotta pay for water. Water is something that will never run out. We have a system of water that will never run out because we have billions of people. We need water. Water is necessary for human beings to flourish. So water will never run out, but we live in a system where we have to pay for water. Remember, they also put fluoride in our water. So not only we have to pay for water, but we're paying for bad water. Fluoride is never supposed to enter our bloodstream. We're not supposed to be consuming fluoride. Fluoride is a poison that you can't taste, but it damages your third eye, your consciousness, and your blood. This is exactly why people are not making it to age 80, 70, 60 anymore. Simple stuff like that. We have to pay to go to a park. You have to pay to go bond with nature. Bonding with nature makes you feel like a god because it removes you from this antichrist system. This phone ain't normal. This ain't no normal shit. The things that's going on social media, that ain't normal. Girls posting porn religiously. Girls is selling their soul to OnlyFans. How? How do you wake up one day and say, yes, I want to be a porn star? How? How do you, what? You're going to be, that's not a future. No man is going to want to start a family with you. No man is going to want to have sex with you. You might have STDs. And you're going to be forgotten about 2 or 3 years from now. The only niggas that's paying for porn and paying for your OnlyFans is virgins. Little ass kids that may have gotten an allowance from their father. Nobody is buying your porn. You got to know to put a price tag on it. Real niggas, playboys, at least with playboys will spend money on themselves and then go get a girl. So instead of watching porn, they're just gonna go fuck the girl. What? And you selling your soul to OnlyFans, my nigga? This is where we're at. This is it. Yes, this is the deck. Yes, this is where we're at. This is the timeline we're in. I gotta calm down. I'm sorry. I get, whenever certain shit's going on, you gotta get off the phone, man. Go bond with nature. I'm telling you. I miss taking nature walk. I miss taking hikes for like 2-3 hours. I miss being a kid. Cause when I was a kid, I never was on social media as a kid. I used to just watch DVDs on my fat TV. The kids ain't gonna know what a fat TV is. And even on my flat screen and my fat TV. I didn't start playing video games I didn't get my phone until 2017. I didn't get my first phone until 2017. They didn't start playing games really deeply. I used to play video games as younger, obviously. But when I deeply started playing video games was 2017. Even though I used to play video games years ago, like a lot. But even then, the whole mood of technology changed around that time. Had me getting a new phone and me doing that, it just stepped up. So that was my point. But plus, families that aren't suitable to have kids, families that aren't suitable to raise children, is another form of this darkness too. We have a lot of kids who are born into a system of a bad family. And there's this thing obviously called CPS. CPS is supposed to protect the children. You know how much children is going through hell on this planet right now? And this is why, again, stay out of social media. Because lately I just keep seeing negative shit about people getting unalived, right? And these kids, and I'm seeing a lot of, for kids too. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is this, what, you're supposed to be protecting the children. So CPS is failing. CPS has been failing with children since the 80s. I'm still going to hold my tongue on other things I want to say because CPS also got their hands in some crazy shit. I ain't going to say that. I'm going to keep, there's so much shit I want to say in this video that I'm going to still keep it because this topic could go into like 50 fucking videos, man. talk about this this is hell. I don't know how bad I could explain it. Having your moods and your mentality feel this low, social media bills. Social media is something that's feeding on your it's like a vampire. It's feeding on your blood. It's making you lose your frequency. You gotta get off of social media, otherwise you're going to drown. Niggas be selling their soul for social media clout, swimming in the clout, and then they're gonna be forgotten about 5 years from now. What is that? What is that? You know what I'm saying? If y'all made it to this time in the video, I love y'all. If y'all stayed, man, I really do. Thank y'all for watching. This is just my mind venting at 2, 3 a.m. I've been recording for like 30 minutes, so this is about, it's probably like 3:20-ish now, because I started recording, it was like 2:50, I think. I said I had to start a video, I don't remember. But it's been 30 minutes since then, so it was like after 3, obviously. I'm kind of hungry. I gotta see, another thing I've been losing weight. I just haven't been eating lately. I just don't want to eat certain foods. Like I be waking up early and then I don't be eating my first meal until like nighttime, which is bad for me. You need to eat at least 4 meals a day, and I'm eating my first meal at like 11 p.m. I'm supposed to be going to sleep by then. So my mentality is just like, I'm just not here. I don't enjoy anything that's happening in this life. I be having days and nights every fucking night for the past like 3-4 years. I just have days, and nighttime, my frequency turns up at night. I just love night. It's like a vampire or some shit, I don't know. But I love nighttime. My frequency turn up at night. I just start having these thought processes when my mind go crazy. It would either be a good thought process or a bad thought process. I would either doubt myself or I would enhance myself. It's one or the other. It's been a mix of that lately. Lately, I've been doubting myself at 3 a.m. I'd be like, what the hell? And then other times I'd be like, oh, okay, I could do this. I got this. Turning myself up. You know what I'm saying? So my mind, man, I just don't fit with this world. You know, I don't enjoy a lot of things that's going on. A lot of things don't bring me joy as it would to other people. It's a difficult world, man. Everything you gotta work for. You know, a lot of videos that I made is specific points on this. This is just a general point. But a lot of videos that I made before specifically target certain things that I'm saying, that I'm talking about, that I'm naming this video. It will get deeper into it. Because like I said, this topic could get into 50 million different videos. You wonder why all this negativity is going on Earth. You think God is the God of this planet? He's not. God he doesn't have his hands on this. He created Earth, but he did not. He's not the God of this. But the moment Eve bit the fruit, Satan became God of this planet. The moment she bit the fruit, the moment sin entered our bloodline, our bloodstream, he's been the God of this planet. He's been the God of this planet. Y'all wonder why everything is going down. There's so much to talk about. Everybody could comment something different that I'm naming in this video. There's a different type of hell that applies to everybody every decade. It's a different darkness. The 70s, they were going through a different hell than what we're going through now. The 80s, they were going through a different hell than we're going through now. The 90s, they were going through a different hell than we're going through now. The 2020s, now they're using technology against us. But still, overall, there's overall negativity with killing and murder and, you know, like, it's just certain stuff that I can't say, but yeah, I hope y'all got my point, though. Thank you for watching if you made it to this time in the video. I love y'all. CT out. How did they break the rim?
You know why? They swing on that shit.
Yeah, they do. It's like, no way, because this one is still up. This one, though. This is why we can never have nice things. It's tough.
You gotta help me climb on that.
No. Suffer.